what's up, Kit and Cass? Today is, I don't know what day. Take 3. What's up, Kit and Cass? Today is Monday the 13th, and I'm here today to help show you an informative glute and hamstring workout. So I am doing a little bit of a change up with my lower body training specifically. My friend John Stewart is doing some strength programming for me. I am trying to get back into a little bit more strength work just because this is the perfect time. I'm in a really good fed state. I'm growing really well. So I do want to push a little bit more strength. So my main strength movement today is going to be squats. And then I'm going to move into some more bodybuilding style accessories. So what I talked to you about in the last video with load versus volume, I'll be doing like, you could consider the squats like a load setup. I'll be doing 5, 5, 4, 4. And then for my accessories, I'll be doing more volume style training since I did a load glute and hamstring day last week. So with my accessories, that'll be more in the 8 to 15 rep range per exercise, and then 3 to 4 sets of each exercise. So let's get into it. All right, so one of my favorite ways to warm up for squats, after I do about 10 minutes of dynamic warm up before I get into any weighted stuff, but when I'm warming up for squats specifically, I'll put this slingshot hip circle on, and I'll do a few sets of squats with this. It really like helps me make sure I'm keeping my knees open. Here's you want to do that, you want to keep your knees open, because if you're squatting, and this is a problem that females deal with particularly because of the way our hips are set up, but we have the habit of doing what's called valgus, when we're coming out of the hole, see like how your knees cave in like that, that's called valgus. So when you're squatting, this in particular, doing a few warm-up sets with this helps remind me to keep my knees open instead of letting them cave in, because if you let your knees cave in, you can literally shatter your kneecaps. It's so bad for you. So throw on just like a band or something like that, do a few warm-up sets with it. Chanel went and trained with her coach Matt Jansen the other day, and she posted a video clip of an RDL variation that she did while she was with him. So I'm gonna have her explain it to you guys, because I'm gonna try it. I always like doing some kind of deadlift or RDL variation, whether it's a standard RDL, an American DL, or what she's gonna show me today. So
yeah, so this is still considered an RDL. It's still a Romanian deadlift because your leg is still stiff during this process. But basically this is an RDL that's gonna pretty much keep your hamstring engaged the entire time. So I'm gonna kind of cue Emily while she's doing it. So it's a deadlift from the base, so you're gonna start from here instead of being at the top and then descending. And you're gonna engage your lats, tuck your shoulders back in your pockets, and go ahead and straighten out your legs. There you go, and so keep your chin tucked, and now tap the weights all the way to the platform, and rise up. Trying not to go to full hip extension at the very top to keep your hamstring engaged. So I'm gonna kind of give you a little palpitation. So there's a point at which if you were to go into full extension, your hamstrings are actually relaxed. So this is a way to keep your hamstring engaged the entire time. And it's great to still do the other variation. You still need glute activation, but what I'm doing now in my programming is alternating weeks with this variation, so I knew Emily wanted to give it a try. Keep going. What's your count? Good. Come on. You got more. Pull. Good. Good. Pull. You got more.
trying to grow, do not sandbag your workouts. Like, don't do it. So what I mean by sandbagging is, and this is another thing that like Chanel brought to my attention because her coach brought it to her attention.
Don't be a wuss!
It's literally basically being a little bitch. Like, so if my reps today are 3 to 4 sets, my goal reps are 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 15 reps. If I look at my training log and I hit 15 reps every single set, I'm sandbagging because that means I could have done more. I could have gone heavier. I could have lifted more. I could have tried harder. So basically, don't be a little punk because you've got more. If you're doing that, you've got more in you. So like, I've gone up in weight every set, and I didn't think I was gonna get up to this weight.
And what he talked to me about, he was like, how on earth is your last set your best set? And I was like, because I felt more powerful by then. He's like, no, you sandbag your first set.
So don't do it.
Don't do it. Oh.
So I'm about to do walking lunges with these, a couple of things. In order to get more glute recruitment out of a walking lunge, make sure you keep a vertical shin angle. So make sure your shin stays perpendicular to the ground when you're at the bottom and when you're coming up. And then second thing, to keep more tension on the muscle, I'm only gonna do bottom half reps essentially. So I'm not coming to full lockout, I'm not standing all the way up. It's gonna be pretty good.
Cause you're lost in front of me. I'm true, I'm losing you. Cause you're lost in front of me. I'm true, I'm losing you. And I know it's over. When you're gonna break down, take everything and before the moment, it's only gonna bring.
Alright, so every bikini girl's hurt. It's not necessarily my favorite, but people really like glute kickbacks for a glute exercise. One thing that really helps is these little 3-ring cuffs. This I got mine off Amazon. This one was just here at Katie's, but I do have one of my own that I take with me, like if I'm traveling or something, because it really does. It just makes you think less. So if you're just trying to use like a D-ring or something, you constantly have like that worry in your mind of like, oh, is this gonna move? Is it gonna fall off my foot? But this thing is locked in there, like it's not going anywhere. And so then when you're doing these, I can't personally do kickbacks standing up. It puts too much strain on my lower back, so that's why I lean over and make my torso parallel to the ground. And so then I hold on with one hand and I push against the rack with the other one, so it keeps me balanced. My last hamstring movement, I'm trying to do 4 glute movements and 2 hamstring movements in this workout. So my last hamstring movement is going to be a unilateral hamstring curl. I try to combine a mixture of bilateral and unilateral movements. So unilateral meaning single leg. So for a glute exercise, the lunges would be an example of a unilateral exercise because you are just using one working leg. And so this would be a unilateral hamstring exercise, and then the RDLs that I did before would be a bilateral. So it's good to mix both, especially with unilateral stuff. We all have imbalances. We all have a weaker side. I don't care who you are. We're human. My left side is my weaker side personally. So doing unilateral stuff can help kind of even up those imbalances a little bit, even though it'll never be perfect. All right, you guys, so that is gonna wrap up our glute and hamstring workout for today. Hope you guys enjoyed this footage. I hope you enjoyed the style of video. You guys really loved the shoulder workout that was done this way. So thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you so much to Jared for filming. You're great back there.
Hey.
Are you gonna wave?
I'll try to. It's so blurry. Hi guys.
That's Jared, his hand at least. So thank you guys so much for watching. Again, thank you Jared for filming, and I will see you guys in the next video. All right, love you. Bye.